Hi, my name is Jan Gatti, and I am the daughter of Mary Gatti. And we had the fortune to have LECOM VNA help us with caring for our mother when she became so immobile that my brother and I were no longer able to do it alone. And we were very surprised because we didn't know what to expect. And we had a team of people who were so kind and gracious to us and to her that we just had a great time with them. And she loved to see them come in the door. My mother was a person who always had a smile on her face, and she was the same way till the very end. She never complained, she never cried, she never, had a bad day in that sense. And it was partially to the aides who came twice a week to bathe her and take care of her. And she loved seeing them. And when she could speak, she would speak to them. And they loved that. And our nurses were fantastic. Between Laura and Sandy and Tracy came, and they would take care of her, and they just couldn't get over how she always said yes to them, that they could come back, even when she couldn't really speak much. So it was a wonderful thing because you never know what to expect. And if you're a person who has not dealt with hospice or heard of someone else who has, don't let those things prejudice you, because Dr. Carter was also fantastic. He would come and talk to my mother and see how she felt and how she was doing. And if she needed any care at all, he would help us get her through whatever was going on, because she had little incidents, not things that would have, required her to go to a hospital or anything like that. But in every case, no matter what she needed, they were there, and they never said they couldn't come. One night we called Laura at 10:30, and she came all the way in from Edinburgh to make sure Mom was okay. So you can be guaranteed that with the team we had, and our social worker Leslie was awesome, because she would stop and see if everything was going okay and make sure there was nothing we needed when we finally had to get a hospital bed, because we had our own bed that was like a Craftmatic, which would go up and down, so it would give her her feet and her head raised so she could breathe better. It died. And within less than 24 hours, Leslie had a hospital bed here, and we had converted everything we needed in her room to help her keep getting her care. So all I can tell you is that if I were still physically able to do it, I would go try to be a volunteer for them. But at this point in my life, all I can do is tell you, don't ever give up. And just always, sorry, these aren't tears of sorrow. They're tears of joy. For 14 years, I took care of my mother. And when she was just a prisoner in her bed, it was a bad day for us, not for her. And we were so glad when she could finally go in peace and know that she wouldn't have to suffer anymore. And today would be her 96th birthday. And I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate it than to try to help somebody else who has a parent or family member who needs care and is worried about whether or not they should contact LECOM VNA. Believe me, it will be the best choice you ever made. We're very excited to be a part of the Wings of Hope event. And as a matter of fact, what we've done is we received a few cash gifts in our mother's memory, and we're going to donate all of that to Wing of Hope butterflies so that they can be released at the event. And I think it'll be great, because yes, we will. It'll be a real honor to remember her with all the other people that LECOM has been able to help. Because I know for a fact all of the girls who came here at least went to about 8 other places a day. And I do know also that on the night my mother passed, 7 other people passed. So their work needs to be honored, and these people's memories need to be honored. And I can't think of a better way to do it.